As you can see, it's not exactly a lovely day, but it's a very hot one. I think the humidity's sitting at around about 87%, and it's already 27 degrees in the morning. So the idea is to get into a beach. Now, you might be thinking, why don't you go on a nice day like Saturday or Sunday? Well, the problem with that is it's expected to be even hotter, and I suspect what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of the public at the beach. And the beach in question is Rainbow Beach, and it can be very packed. So I'd rather not deal with all of that. So I'm actually going on a work day for everyone else. For me, I get to choose which is my day off. So from that point of view, happy days. So it's Friday, and as you can see, you've got all these clouds around. I'm not so sure whether or not I'm going to get it done or not. I've got stuff to protect, things like my phone and all that hoo-ha. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm actually not worried about the rain. I just don't like swimming at beaches in the rain. So yeah, that's the plan, is to get to a beach when no one's there. Because it's not that I hate people, I just have more fun when they're not around. Yeah, exceptionally good weather that we're having at the moment. Exceptionally. Yeah, this is shit. This is shit, boys. Well, it's a bit of a bust. I was going to go to the beach today, but as you can see, they don't want me to ride my bike. They don't want me to have fun, so I've got to go back to work. Just a quick one. My dead cat looks more like a drowned cat. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to pack this all up, make sure it's all waterproof, and head home. Because that's what you do. Might go the long way though, because why not?
72 hours later.
It's like a good day. So yeah, this is a different day to the one that you saw previously. That one ended in me being absolutely sopping wet. Got a different helmet on today. I don't know what that means really. Anyway. So today is 33 degrees and about, I'd say it's 100% humidity. But of course when you're on the bike it doesn't feel like that, which is good. Yeah, so I'm off to Woodgate, not Rainbow Beach, not the one I was going to before. Basically the news basically said that it was going to be the best one to go to. So according to the shots that I've seen recently, it was packed. So I thought, I also had a lot of chores to do before I had to head off. So this beach is a little closer at 80 k's away. And we also go through Childers, so you know what that means. You can't go through Childers without picking up a peanut butter. So picking up some peanut butter and some peanuts, of course. I've never swum at Woodgate Beach. I suspect it's not very good. The few times I've been there, it's been out, the tide's been out, and I can tell it shelves. Really, it's got a very shallow shelving. Like, yeah, so I don't know. I'll tell you what, fellas, when I first got this bike, I was told to never use the 6th gear, which I'm in right now. And as you may not be able to see, let's see if I can get it closer. I'm doing 6th gear at 2,300 revs per minute. And I think that's perfectly fine. Certainly saves on the old fuel. But when I first got it, you said, no, you never go in 6th gear, ever. Unless you're going to, on 110, which I think there's only three roads in the entire state of Queensland that lets you do 110. Yeah, don't use the 6th gear. I've been I've been experimenting for the last 2 and a bit years, and I think 6th gear at 2,300 revs per minute is perfectly fine. Yeah, I've just checked the oil pressure, it's 39, 38. I don't see it as a problem. That's PSI, of course, not bar. Yeah, it's 38, 39 bar. It'll be exploding. But yeah, I think she's running like a top. I touch wood somewhere, but I can't. I haven't got any wood on me. But yeah, the only thing I'm a bit annoyed about, and I'm going to have to do something about it, is the fogging in the Speedo. Apparently it's a well-known thing. They didn't seal it correctly from the factory. And now, with me having put in a little hole in the back to allow it to come out, it's even worse. Not sure if you can see it, but we're entering farm country for Childers. You obviously can't smell it, but it smells amazing, even behind this truck, which I think is actually hauling cane, but I can't be sure. Maybe cane runoff? What's cane runoff called? I don't know, cane leaves. Mulch, that's it, cane mulch. Lovely green area. We got some rain, as you could see from the previous video, part of the video. Now, I'm only doing this ride from memory. There is a chance I could end up in Bundaberg accidentally. I don't want to, but there is a chance that I might. Well, there's the road up there. You can see a few cars up in the distance I'm going to take. So we actually don't get to Childers proper. I'll be coming back that way and actually going to Childers, because that's where the peanut van is. I'll show you through there a little bit. Or I go to the peanut van before I go to the beach. Actually, that's a better idea. Idiot. So yeah, I'm going to go do the peanut van first, and then we're going to go to Woodgate Bridge. Woodgate Beach. Get there eventually. So we'll be coming back through Luckett's Road. Lovely Childers. I like Childers. I really do. I can see myself living here. It's only about 60 k's from the beach, you know. So you're not out of the realm of possibility, you know. Very good motorcycle mob called Isis Bikes. They're just down on the right here. Trued my front wheel beautifully. Cost less than a new one, so I was happy with that. And it's legit Harley as well, so you know you're not doing anything else. I might take the Goodwood road to the Woodgate. Yeah, might be an idea. I can show you Isis Bikes. So this is a sort of a gateway. You can get onto Isis Highway, which takes you west. Can get you onto the Burnett Highway, which takes you in. Like it's an inland version of the road we're on right now, Bruce Highway. Or you can continue northward, get yourself up to Bundaberg, Yeppoon, Cairns, Mackay, the whole gamut. You know, this is the main line. Yeah, this is the main line. It goes through a town that you're doing 50 at. You see all these huge trucks coming through. Now, we won't be turning left at this point. We'll be turning right a little bit further up. Howdy, buddy. If I can find it. Well, not find it, I know where it is. I'm worried that they'll move it sometimes, you know? Yeah, here it is. Opposite, a cafe and a yeah, maple bacon peanut paste. They've got a couple of new ingredients actually, or should I say flavors. They've got tangy lime. I've had that one before. That one is the one I would have got. I saw that first and actually thought, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. But I then thought, well, what else have they got? They've got a curry one, and they've got a hot chili one, and they've got this maple bacon. So we're going to try the maple bacon. Now that means I've got to come up here 3 more times to try the ones I haven't tried. What a shame, as it were. So anyway, yeah, peanut van at Childers, which is about, say,
halfway between Maryborough and Bundaberg, which doesn't mean much to anybody who doesn't know this area, I suppose. Well, I'm kind of happy that I did that. Got that all good. So we're going to go Goodwood Road, I think. Onto the Bruce Highway, which is 50 kilometres an hour. Oh, look at that. That bougainvillea's going ape. That is a beautiful bougainvillea. Unfortunately, my mum's hobby of gardening seems to have rubbed off on me. As much as I want to be the tough biker, oh yeah, man, I bored out my 80 cubic inch shovel head to 95 cubic inch, put a blower on it. What? Yeah. I still like plants and trees and stuff. I still haven't actually been into any of these pubs here. I'm a weirdo, really. I'm one of these guys that basically doesn't like to drink, even if I'm only one and it's a mid-strength, you know, so I'd be well under. I just don't like it. It's been blurred into me that you just don't get behind the wheel once you've had a drink. You know, you leave it for, say, I don't know, leave it for 2 or 3 hours, then I'd be okay. But you see, you go to a pub, you're drinking a beer, then what are you going to do for 2 to 3 hours, you know? You're going to get back on the bike straight away. And confessions, I've done it once. I had a pot, which is about, what, I don't know, 300 mil, maybe? So the size of a Coke can. Would you say that's a pot? I don't know. Anyway, about the size of a Coke can, mid-strength beer. Stopped on the way home. The pub was super noisy and everyone knew each other and knew all the ins and jokes and stuff, and I'm sitting there going, and I'm not the most social dude in the world, you know, so I skedaddled. And it was only when I got onto the bike and I was heading off home, I thought, shit. I mean, I'm sure I was perfectly fine. I'm a big boy. I'm 6'2" and weigh 95 kilos. You know, I'm not a small person. So yeah, this is Goodwood Road, and the ISIS bikes are just up here. And I hope they're still up and around, but I don't know. I think the guy was getting out of it. Yeah, it's gone. Well, maybe not. No, there they are. Cool. ISIS bikes are still here. I, of course, do not know what the speed limit is now. If it's saying that 60 ahead, then it's more than 60 now. Gotta love the farmland up this way. So we're making our way to Woodgate. So we're at Childers, we're just going east to the actual sea. And just macadamia nuts, bloody, I don't know, flowers. But it just smells amazing, and it's life affirming, you know? You see all this farmland. Yeah. It's nice to see farmland. Oh, yeah. Even down to the cane railways. The cane train lines. It's just, yeah. Well, we're finally on Woodgate Road. Quite a bit of flooding over there, actually. It's interesting. I mean, we've had quite a bit of rain up this way, as you could tell from the front end of the video. That's what was at the bottom of the flooding. Oh, now here's an interesting one. So, boys, it says it's N70, right? What does that mean you're allowed to do now? Now, I heard through the grapevine that it's 20 kilometres over the N70, so that would make it 90. Which is where I'm going to be at, because the cops are insane around this area. but I'm sure the guy in front of me is doing more like 100. It's not a good sign to have. You either tell me the sign. I mean, here we go. We're coming up to 100, so we'll be able to do 100 once we pass it. But you see, an M70 is not in my opinion, a legal sign. I mean, I know it's a legal sign, but I don't think it should be. Anyway, you follow Woodgate Road all the way until you hit the beach, basically. There's like an esplanade, I suppose. They don't call it an esplanade, but I call it an esplanade because that's what it's called in Harvey Bay, but there's a road that leads along the beach. You just hit that, and away you go. You find where you want to be. Okay, so this is Woodgate Beach. Tide is up, thankfully, which is good. So I'm going to definitely go in. Definitely. Looks amazing, actually. It's got that lovely greeny blue tinge, but it's not, if that makes sense. Probably not. So I'm going to stop it there. No one wants to see a huge white man flopping in the sea, nearly dying, drowning in the sea. So I'm going to stop it there and we'll see what happens on the way back. So yeah, that was Woodgate. An interesting sand on there, actually, oddly enough. It's got much more silica in it. And as such, it's much more brittle. Bigger pieces of sand, etc. The positive of that is that it feels great under the feet. Feels like you're having a massage and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Not many people there. It's quite a windy day, which you would have seen from the video, so bit of a washer. Now, unfortunately, I've got to go back the way that I came in. I know that's breaking the unwritten rule, but there's not much we can do about that. One thing I did do was had a drink. Yes, that's right, because it's so hot. I had a drink of the maple bacon peanut butter. Yeah, it's as good as it sounds. So get yourself some if you can. Lonely as I am, together cry. Tell you what's interesting. I normally sing in the helmet. Right now it's Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I think I'm singing in key and on time and so forth. It's only after actually recording myself that I realised I can't sing for shit. I used to think I was quite good. I can certainly pick when other people are off, but I can't pick that I'm off or not. So it could also be the fact that when you're on a motorcycle, there's so much outside noise that you actually can't really hear yourself sing. So there is that, I suppose. That's a weird thing to think about. So unfortunately, we're getting back onto the highway. I think I'll leave you there at that. So that was the better day. Much better than the rainy day. The beach was pretty good. I probably will do that beach more than I will do Rainbow. Rainbow's 200 kilometers away. This one's only 80, so much better for me anyway. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go back onto the Bruce Highway. Yeah. So yeah, I nearly lost my GoPro just then due to this new way of putting it around my neck and stuff, completely unclipped. Not sure it's built for motorcycles. Could just be that I was moving my head back and forward to the music, who knows? I don't believe it. That never happens. I've got a bit of work to do when I get back, so I think I'll sign off. So thanks very much. Again, no diggity, no doubt. I listen to some really weird music.